Okay, so this is unfortunately the first video. We should have been recording this the whole time, the whole process. This is a 1997 Donor 3.4. This one has the automatic transmission, and we have a new control module and wiring harness for this over here, a 1991 with a manual. He had to have a manual. I tried to talk him out of it, but unfortunately we didn't do the whole time. We've done quite a bit of work on it. We've painted, we've body lift on it. We've done quite a bit of work. We should have been sharing the whole time, but we didn't. Apologize. I guess we'll have to do another one so that we can do that. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking everything off of this that can come off and start getting ready to pull it. I guess that's the first step. We'll try and record it as we're going. Okay, so process of disassembling. The hardest part was probably the radiator so far. We were going to use the radiator in the 91, but it will not fit, so we're going to have to get a replacement, a new one of that. So I think that was the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Okay, but so far so good. Okay, so next thing we're going to work on is getting off that intake manifold, and so we get down in there and start taking off the wiring harness. So here we go. Okay, intake manifold is off. We are now disconnecting the lines for the fuel injectors. We're also disconnecting the coils, getting ready to remove this wiring harness on this one. So some more down in here. Need to take off some bolts down in there in order to get this wiring harness off. So we're making progress. Okay, what we've got here is the air conditioning compressor on the 3.4 on the 97 donor car, and we have the air conditioning compressor for the 3.0, the 91. And from our understanding, all we have to do is swap out this top cap with this top cap, and we're going to try that out right now. Come on, go in there, please. There we go. Okay, we got the top plate off of the 3.0, and we're just gonna try it up here. still looks. Okay, go ahead and see if those will. No. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna fit. That's good news. Okay, we're at a point right now where we're gonna put this in this little Toyota today, this little 91. So I want to talk about a few things that we have done. Of course, that's not a stock color for the valve covers. And we also did the same thing on the intake air plenum. We also did we swapped out the air conditioning cover. They look very similar from the original, the 91 to this 97. Sorry about the motorcycle going by, guys. New clutch, pressure plate, pilot bearing, and what I used to call a thrust bearing, not thrust bearing. But so we're gonna swap out this oil pan. We went down to Napa. 15 bucks later, got a new gasket. So we're gonna swap that out, and we'll see on this side of that. Okay, so a little problem that we came across is this oil pickup tube, different location and way too long for this different oil pan. So this is the one off the 97, the original 3.4 liter. Okay, here is the original oil pickup tube off the 3.0, and miraculously this leg fell off when I came close to a die grinder. So now it can fit in the same place that this one did. Now looking at the bottom here, this is the 3.0 liter oil pickup tube. Right up here is where that other bracket attached to on the 3.4 pickup tube. I mean, it bolts in great. We didn't have to stretch anything. We didn't have to push it. We didn't have to force it. It just went right on. But we did have to cut off that other bracket. But I don't think it will have a problem. Okay, real quick observation. So the original 3.4 dipstick in the location where we're coming here at the front, coming down on the front of the block, will not allow for the oil pan from the 3.0. So looking at the 3.0 dipstick, or the engine block, it has this same little fitting here, but this one was solid. where the one on the 3.0 had a hole in it. So there is in the block a hole. So we took trusty drill. Sorry about the finger. Right here, 1/4-inch bit. Made a hole in that fitting. So let's put it in. See if we can push the dipstick through it. Now here we are. New location for the dipstick. Coming down into that fitting. And the dipstick.
This is the 3.0 dipstick shaft.
This is the 3.0 dipstick shaft, thank you. Yes. The 3.4 is longer. And you will not see any of the dipstick coming down. So that's where we're at so far on this. Lots of fun.